Has the experience over Josh Howard. Josh Howard a little younger, a little quicker, so we'll have to watch that matchup as we go along. Normally we see Josh Howard starting out.
Start from the floor. McGrady inside with the reverse. Oh, what a play by Tracy McGrady. And Mav turnover in this first quarter.
I'd say there's some great players that can really dance on that baseline. McGrady, one of the better ones in the NBA, just needs just an inch of daylight. Almost his feet almost came down and got an.
Gets the screen, switch the defense. Hampton is on Nowitzki. Nice head fake by Dirks. Out of bounds. And open McGrady. Finley got caught in traffic, and Yao with an offensive rebound, and he easily puts it in.
He's going to make Tracy McGrady work all the way up and down the floor, trying to wear him down.
Yao with the screen. T-Mac with the feed to Yao. And that's for two with the well-executed play. First time in Game 7.
Well, this is their bread and butter play, and Yao Ming with a nice soft pass from McGrady, catch and finish. Now, Yao Ming was 2 of 6 the other night after missing 5.
Find was point guard play for the Dallas Mavericks.
No question, he's been terrific. Here's Stackhouse in the game.
Against Yao with some nice defense. And they got numbers the other way, 3-on-2. On the pass from Barry, counted for 2, and it's beginning to get some nice transition.
Well, Jerry Stackhouse was going to go hard to the basket to make something happen. Remember now,
he says he's going to pressure him all over the floor and not let him breathe. Try to make sure that he dribbles, spins him, and keeps him from shooting. He thinks
Armstrong to the pro. Yao Ming inside. Yao has had a very nice beginning, 7 points, 3 on the Rocket bench.
Little penetration here by Mike James. You get in the lane, and there's Yao Ming, and once he gets it in there, he just has to take his time because Dirk at 7 feet is just like an easy basket by Mike James.
No fouls to give either way. McGrady, Yao trying to give a stroke on Nowitzki, just enough to put that in, and T-Mac has 7 along with Yao with 7.
For a 2-for-1 possession here, quickly to the basket.
That's rejected by Wesley and Yao, and here comes McGrady again.
He was sensational, so they can live with McGrady and Yao Ming being great, but they're trying to take their role players out of the game.
And this is Yao Ming, and Nowitzki gave him plenty of breathing space, and Houston has taken only 2 shots from the field.
With Ryan Bowen on the floor, they're double teaming Tracy McGrady. There's a big 3 for Tracy McGrady. Stackhouse.
10, 4 of 11 on his start tonight. Stackhouse. And that sails out of bounds, and now they're going to say it's off of Houston with the Orlando Magic. There was one interesting thing that I thought was developed over the last couple of days about...
Well, what goes with those older players, too, is sometimes a little bit older, less sure enough. Look what happens right here inside the lane. They get knocked away from behind. That Boston-Indiana series does with all the things that went on with that.
Right.
You know, just when you think one team's out of here, the great inside pass to Yao Ming, they bounce back. Van Horn sprained his ankle in Game 3. That's when small ball came about, and that's really when the series changed. Not to take anything away from Keith Van Horn, he's a terrific player. You see Tracy McGrady knocked in the jumper because of the big lineup for Dallas. It's not a power team.
Jason Terry, who has outscored the Rockets.
He's been terrific. I mean, the Game 4, 32 points, the big 3 that he hit late in that game.
It's Yao and a sandwich of Mavericks, but he gets it in with ease. And Yao tonight, 16 minutes. McGrady and around Dampier.
McGrady's starting to work himself back into the game. He's stayed at the 3-point line, and they forced 8 turnovers for 13 points. Their speed is beating him at every angle.
McGrady finds Yao inside, and Yao's got 15. T-Mac has 16.
In that deal to get Keith Van Horn to Milwaukee, they waived him and brought him back.
McGrady on the fly. That's a foul. Count it. And Howard picks up the foul. 18 for McGrady, the second on Josh Howard. We'll enjoy that. Thank you, AJ. 53 seconds to play here in the first half. Who got your MVP vote, Doug?
Well, I have to tell you, I voted for Steve Nash, and really what sweat he's done to that matchup, and Armstrong has done a terrific job keeping Mike James out of the paint.
That's McGrady to Yao with a classic pass from Tracy McGrady, who records his 4th assist with quarter. We'll watch Houston come back in an 11-2 close in the first half. And here again, McGrady to Yao.
There's no answers for that screen roll, and again,
his 10th rebound with his 8 points. Terry to Howard. Rejected inside by Yao. And Dampier collects it and puts it in.
Two-man game. This has been the bread and butter all of this series for Houston. No answers for the Mavs against this day off. He said he didn't deserve one. He came in and worked out with the head coach.
Magic for 3.
You know, Dampier bounced back and had his best game of the You have to make him dribble with his right hand and shoot going right, not going to his left. That's his strength.
McGrady into Dampier, and Tracy's got 21. Bill made the basket and hits the free throw, so completes the three-point play, a career playoff high of 19. And McGrady spoon-feeding Yao. And a foul, and Josh Howard may have gotten caught up in some defensive.
The line only missed one shot at 33 points and a 30 in Game 5.
Picked up by James. We've got a tie and no lead changes. The Rockets have never been on top. The Mavericks have led by as many as 25. James to Yao.
Well, you got wins by 27, and you look up here in a series so hotly contested. Tracy McGrady with a dunk, but a 26-point lead by them.
5 from the free throw line tonight. 7 of 8 for Rockets.
Won a playoff series, had a day between, went to the next city, won Game 1, won that series, and then did the same thing in the next round, winning it.
Exactly. It's Terry, and Yao got a hand on it.
Slowing down a season, Kevin. The Rockets are going to wake up tomorrow with no place to go except home. It's an awful feeling.
No fouls to give either way, and here comes Tracy McGrady. He's got 27.
Of many playoff series that Avery Johnson will win as a coach. He's going to have a tough matchup the next round against Phoenix. That'll be a lot of fun as we see Yao Ming in the lane with a little jump hook, and all the pressure was on him to advance. You have to remember now Yao's success early. It came a little bit later in his career, and once he got started, he had great team, 4 or 5 more rebounds.
But why keep him on the floor?
Get his rhythm for the next series.
Well, that's a good idea. Yao.
Let him see that ball go in the basket here at the end, so you go in on Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady. So the game plan, give those guys 60 points and shut down everybody else, and that's exactly what they've done today. Our 2 all-star starters, their defense all season long, back to the drawing board, and I think in watching this series, Kevin, they're going to have to add more speed on the perimeter. They've been some older guys benched. You just look at those eyes. It's a man who's so passionate about what he does. They have to walk down this court in about 50 seconds, shake Avery Johnson's hands. There's so much rhetoric was going on in this series.
Kevin, I cannot believe it. I thought the first game was a blowout. 40-point win for Dallas.